Hello everyone, once again welcome to PM Networking. Guys, today in this video we are going to understand how to configure routing on Cisco ASA firewall. Before this video I have already discussed basic things, how to configure firewall, ASA firewall, how to inject ICMP traffic. As you know, by default ICMP traffic is not allowed on ASA firewall. So we have discussed that how to configure. So make sure now basic is clear to you, all right? Like how to configure IP address on firewall, how to configure name if, right? These things, how to configure security level. We have already discussed about the security zone on firewall, right? So make sure these things is clear to you, and today I am going to show you the routing configuration on firewall. And in upcoming video I will show you how to configure dynamic routing. Today I am going to configure a static routing here, right, on the Cisco ASA, and in next video we will discuss how to configure dynamic routing like RIP, EAGRP, OSPF, BGP. So day by day we will configure everything on Cisco ASA, right? So I think this is day 4, right? So today we are going to understand the static route configuration on ASA. First of all, let me show you the IP configuration of all routers. So IP interface brief. I have already configured IP address in last class, so you can see here. Okay, on F0/0 IP address is 10.1, but here you can see I have created one loopback, and you will consider these loopback as LAN network. Okay, suppose this is LAN connected to router 1, this is LAN which is connected to router 2, so this is LAN which is connected to router 3, and LAN connected to router 4. We need to make communication possible between all LAN. So what we need to do, we need to configure default routes on all router toward firewall. So I have already configured it. So you can see the IP configuration on this router, right? I have created one loopback, and on F0/0 I am running this network. If I will show you, so IP route, see the routing table. In the routing table of this router I have already configured one default route towards firewall. So this is the IP address of firewall interface which is connected to router 1. Okay, let me show you the configuration of router 2 as well. I think it is clear to you because in last class we had discussed these things. Brief. Fine, here also I have created loopback and show IP route. Let me check is default route are there or not. So yes, default route is there. Now let me show you router 3 configuration. So show IP route. Here you can see I have configured default route and show IP interface brief. Here you can see this is IP configuration, right? In the same way on router number 4 also you can check show IP interface brief. Okay, so IP configuration is done, and show IP protocol, sorry, not protocol, route. So here also you can see I have configured a default route, right? That means now let me show you the firewall configuration, that I have configured IP on firewall or not. So command to check IP address on firewall is show IP not, so interface IP brief. Okay, on router you will run show IP interface command. Here to check the IP configuration you will run this command. Okay, now you can see on Ethernet 0 which is connected to router 1, I have configured this IP address. Okay, so these all are configuration, IP configuration of Cisco ASA. Let me show you the name if configuration. So let's say run and interface E0. Here you can see I have configured this interface as inside, so security level here is 100. Fine, let me show you. So run 1 which is connected to router 2, you can say name if outside, and security level here is 0. In the same way, let me show you Ethernet 2. Here you can see this is my DMZ1, and here security level is 50. And on Ethernet 3 you can see this is my name if DMZ2, and security level is 50 over here. And by default, as you know, ICMP traffic are not allowed, so here we need to run one command, fix up protocol ICMP, right? Now it will allow ICMP traffic, right? And as you know, by default same security level cannot communicate with other same security level, so here we need to run one more command, same security traffic permit and interface. Now yeah, this command yet we need to run, I think. Let me interface this command. Okay, now if I will ping from router 1 to router 2, let me show you where is router 1. Yes, let me ping the IP address which is running on router 2, 192.168.20.2, and you can see I think I will be able to, it should ping now, but why it's not pinging 192.168 dot. So there any default route? So IP route, yeah, default route is fine. Next hop is 10.2. okay, let me check the configuration on router number 2 as well. So here, so IP route, there is one default route and next hop is 20.2, so it's fine. Ping 192.168.20.2. let me ping my default gateway. Yes, I am able to ping my default gateway from here also. Let me ping 192.168.10.2. am I able to ping my default gateway? Yes, I am able to ping my default gateway, right? But why I am not able to ping then 192.168.20.2? So here we need to troubleshoot it, that why router 1 is not able to ping router 2. okay, I will troubleshoot. First of all, let me ping 30.2. oh, 20.2 IP address is 20.1 of router 1, right? So you can see I'm able to ping. Actually I was pinging this interface, firewall interface, so that's why I was not able to ping firewall interface. okay, but you can see I am able to ping router 2 from router number 1, but I cannot ping 2.2.2 from router number 1. For that we need to perform routing, because in the routing table of ASA there is no information of this network and there is no any default route, right? Means if I will ping from router 1 to 2.2.2.2, then it will not ping, it will not work. okay, that means in the routing table of ASA there is no information of 2.2.2 network and there is no information of 1.1.1 network, so I cannot ping 2.2.2 from router 1. You can see ping is not working. So now we need to perform routing on Cisco ASA. So let me take access of ASA and let's see how we configure a static route over here. Now I need to define routes for all loopback interface, right? 1.1.1, 3.3.3, 2.2.2 and 4.4.4, so that each machine can ping to each other. And as you know, now let me check that I am able to ping router number 3 or not. Ping 192.168.30.1 DMZ router. Yeah, I am able to ping, but I cannot ping 3.3.3. let me say check that I am able to ping 40.1 router 4. Yeah, I am able to ping router 4 as well. Can I ping from router 3 to router 4? So let me check. Ping 192.168.40.1. so I cannot ping or ping. Yes, I am able to ping because I have, I think, already run command, this command security. Yeah, security, same security traffic permit interface. It will allow same security level to communicate with each other. okay, now let's see how to configure routing. okay, so go to Cisco ASA and IP. You know how to configure route on router. Command will be IP route, but here you will not run command like this. Here you need to say direct route. You don't need to say IP route, right? Route 1.1.1.1. For this network, subnet mask will be 255.255.255.255. Suppose anything, and next hop IP address will be 192.168.10.1. okay, so it's saying invalid route 255 and 192.168.10.1. so I think it's fine. Why it's not taking this command route? After that, okay, so here we need to define that you are configuring a static route for inside, outside, for DMZ1, for DMZ2. Here you can see we have 4 zone, right? DMZ1, DMZ2, inside and outside. So I am configuring route for inside. So here let me define inside, right? And then 0.0.0, 0.0.0, not 0.1.1.1, 1.1.1, 255.255.255.255, and next hop will be 192.168.10.1. okay, and so IP, not IP, so route. So here you can see I have configured one static route. Fine, these are directly connected prefixes. okay, now route 2.2.2.2 and no, this one is outside. I'm configuring default route for outside now, and 2.2.2.2 is network, 255.255.255.255 is subnet mask, and next hop IP is 192.168.20.1. okay. In the same way, route, and let me configure one route towards DMZ1. So DMZ1, and then 3.3.3.3, 255.255.255.255, and next hop IP will be 192.168.30.1. okay. Let me configure one more route for DMZ2, and IP network is 4.4.4, subnet mask is 255.255.255.255, and next hop IP address is 192.168.40.1. okay. Now I have configured the route on Cisco ASA. Now let me check from router 1 I am able to ping the loopback interface or not. So ping 2.2.2.2. see, I am able to ping 2.2.2, ping 2.2.2, and source is suppose 1.1.1.1. so my LAN user is also able to ping, right? Can I ping 3.3.3, 3.3.3.3? yes, I can ping 3.3.3 as well. Can I ping 4.4.4? yeah, I can ping 4.4.4 as well. Just wait. Let's see why I'm not able to ping. So here again we need to do troubleshooting. Why 4.4.4 is not pinging, right? Not working. So go to router number 4 and let me check the routing table. So here I have already configured one default route. It's fine, no problem. So let me ping my default gateway from here first, 192.168.40.1, not 40.1, 40.2. okay. So I am able to ping. Can I ping 1.1.1 from here, or can I ping 3.3.3.3? because as you know, in inside security level is 100, here security level is 50, so lower security level to higher security level traffic are not allowed, but I am able to ping the loopback which is running on router number 3. so why I am not able to ping router 1 to router 4? here I need to check. So 4.4.4 DMZ1. so here you can see I need to define John DMZ2. so let me remove, let me say 2 over here, right? 2, and it's saying error. so let me remove this command. Can I remove this command by running no over here? see, okay. Now I am going to define DMZ this command, right? And now if you will ping from router 1 to router 4, it will work. okay, let me check. yeah, you can see now I am able to. So this is how to configure a static route on Cisco ASA. This is very basic video, and I am making video from scratch so that fresher can also learn security from this playlist. okay guys, so in next video we will understand dynamic routing configuration. Till now we are going to stop this session, right? I am not going to make you understand anything else in this video, but I have one request. If you learn something from this video, please hit on like button. okay, we will meet soon in next video. Till then, stay safe. Bye bye. And if you have any doubt, please let me know in comment section. Now I have configured a static route on Cisco ASA. As you know, here security level is 0, here security level is 100, here security level is 50, here security level is 50. so higher security level to lower security level traffics are allowed, and between the same security level also traffic are allowed, because I have run one command, right, for this. okay, that means router 1 can ping to router 3, it can ping to router 4, it can ping to router 2, but router 2 cannot ping to DMZ1 and inside network. yes or no? Router 3 can ping to loopback which is running on router 2. router 4 can also ping this loopback interface, but this loopback interface cannot ping these loopback, right? This loopback cannot ping this loopback. okay, so we had already discussed these things in previous class. okay guys, bye bye then. Let's meet in next video.